Starfield just got some huge news at Gamescom Opening Night Live, including the release date of the Shattered Space DLC and the reveal of the first land vehicles in the game. But before we get into it, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Starfield news. During Gamescom 2024's Opening Night Live event, Bethesda Game Studios showed up and dropped exciting news for fans of their space RPG Starfield. The highly anticipated expansion Shattered Space has been given an official release date from Bethesda Game Studios. Additionally, a new vehicle, the Rev 8 Space Rover, is available right now on a free update. Both announcements obviously generated significant buzz with fans of the game, highlighting Bethesda's continued commitment to enriching the Starfield universe. The Shattered Space DLC, first teased in June of 2024 during the Xbox Game Showcase event, is set to expand the Starfield universe in significant ways. The official release date for this DLC has now been revealed at Gamescom Opening Night Live, and that release date is September 30th, 2024. It's not too much longer, we only have to wait about a month for this DLC. Though the footage that was shown off at Gamescom Opening Night Live focused more on the newly introduced vehicle, the Rev 8, a brief teaser trailer was shown for the DLC and hinted at a darker, more intense storyline. I would expect more information and footage from Shattered Space will be shown off throughout Gamescom this week, and Xbox has even said that more info will be shown off for this game on Wednesday, August 21st. Shattered Space will focus on the mysterious faction known as House Faroon, a faction that was notably absent in the main story of Starfield. Bethesda's official website describes this new DLC as an exploration of a frightening cosmic threat that players will need to investigate. The expansion will introduce a new planet for players to explore, along with unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear for you to collect, providing fresh content for players eager to dive deeper into the game's lore. The DLC is expected to offer a more in-depth adventure on one planet compared to the base game of Starfield, which emphasizes exploring the far reaches of the universe. Instead, Shattered Space will delve into a more contained but immersive story on the planet Varun Kai, House Faroon's homeworld, and obviously they will be playing a central role on this planet. We can all look forward to the Shattered Space DLC finally releasing on September 30th, 2024, but let me know down in the comments what you think about the newly revealed release date for the Shattered Space expansion, and what are your expectations for this DLC. One of the highlights of the Gamescom 2024 event was the reveal of the Rev 8 Space Rover, Starfield, and Bethesda's first ever drivable land vehicle. This long-awaited addition to the game is available in a free update that's out right now. The Rev 8 Space Rover is designed for rugged, all-terrain exploration across the many different planets in Starfield, boasting high speed, vertical rocket boosters, and a roof-mounted Gauss cannon, making it versatile for both exploration and combat. The newly released trailer that was shown off at Gamescom Opening Night Live gives us our first look at the Rev 8's capabilities in action. Its rocket boosting capabilities allows players to reach previously inaccessible areas, adding a new dimension to planet exploration in Starfield. The Gauss cannon will be particularly useful for dealing with hostile alien fauna and other threats, making the rover not just a mode of transportation but a powerful tool in the player's arsenal. This marks the first time a Bethesda game has featured a drivable land vehicle, making it a significant addition to the Starfield experience. Players can acquire the Rev 8 by speaking with a ship services technician in any of Starfield's major cities, adding it to their collection for immediate use. The introduction of the Rev 8 Space Rover in Starfield and the upcoming Shattered Space DLC highlights Bethesda's commitment to expanding and deepening the Starfield experience. With the addition of a drivable land vehicle, the game's exploration mechanics are set to evolve forever, offering players more freedom and versatility in navigating the vast open-world environment Starfield has to offer. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Starfield's new land vehicles and this new August update. As players prepare for the September 30th release of the Shattered Space DLC, this expansion is expected to address some of the criticisms regarding the base game's depth and content variety. The focus on a single, richly detailed planet and a mysterious, threatening faction suggests that Bethesda is aiming to create a more focused and engaging narrative experience. Shattered Space will be available on Xbox Series X and S consoles and Windows PC through both Steam and the Microsoft Store. However, unlike the base game, the DLC will not be available through Xbox Game Pass. Players who purchase the Premium Edition of Starfield or the Premium Edition upgrade will gain access to the DLC when it's first released. Pricing details for those without the premium edition have yet to be announced, but more information is expected as the release date approaches. Gamescom 2024 has delivered exciting news for Starfield fans, with the imminent release of the Rev 8 Space Rover and the upcoming Shattered Space DLC. As Bethesda continues to expand the Starfield universe over time, players can look forward to a deeper, more immersive experience with new challenges, adventures, and tools at their disposal. September 30th, 2024 promises to be a significant date for the Starfield community as players prepare to embark on this new chapter in the epic space saga. Bethesda Game Studios has affirmed its long-term dedication to Starfield, its groundbreaking sci-fi RPG that launched in September of 2023. In an exciting development, the studio has confirmed plans for at least one additional story expansion to Starfield, following this year's anticipated Shattered Space DLC. There is even a possibility of annual expansions to the game going forward. This announcement highlights Bethesda's long-term vision for Starfield, promising to deliver annual story content that will keep the game engaging for years to come. The first story expansion for Starfield, titled Shattered Space, is set to launch later in September. Revealed during the Xbox Game Showcase, this expansion will delve deeper into the game's universe, focusing on new narratives and locations. Todd Howard, the executive producer at Bethesda Game Studios, has drawn comparisons between Shattered Space and the well-received Fallout 4 DLC Far Harbor, suggesting that the expansion will offer a rich and immersive experience for players. During an interview with the YouTube channel Mr. Matty Plays, Todd Howard confirmed that Bethesda is planning a second story expansion for Starfield set to release in year 2, probably 2025 obviously. This move is part of the studio's strategy to release annual story expansions, with Howard expressing hope that the tradition will continue for a long time. The scope and content for the second expansion remain under wraps at the moment, but some leaks are definitely out there, and I'll get into that in a moment. But the promise of ongoing story development is sure to excite fans. One of the key highlights of Shattered Space is its return to a more traditional Bethesda experience, unlike the base game, which features exploration across a vast array of procedurally generated planets. This expansion will focus on a single city and planet for you to explore. Todd Howard emphasized that this design choice allows the studio to create a more detailed and handcrafted environment, something that's definitely great to hear. Similar to what fans have come to expect from previous Bethesda titles like the Elder Scrolls series and the Fallout series. Starfield's expansive universe, while of course ambitious, has faced some criticism from fans for its procedural generation, which some players feel resulted in too many barren or repetitive environments across its many different planets. The Shattered Space expansion, however, seems to address some of this by concentrating on a smaller, more intricate design area. However, Todd Howard insists that this shift is not a response to external feedback, but rather an internal decision at Bethesda Game Studios based on the studio's own vision for the game. Adding to the excitement around all of these new annual expansions for Starfield and the game's future, Bethesda Game Studios recently trademarked Starborn, a term that plays a significant role in the Starfield narrative if you've played it. The trademark has sparked some speculation that this Starborn term could be used or related to the next story expansion, possibly the one that's being planned for 2025. Or it could even be a smaller DLC focusing on the player character's journey. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Starfield news. And if you're looking for something else to watch, click one of the videos you're seeing on screen right now. I will see you there.